Hello, welcome back to Miles Edgeworth Dose. I am Tokenlad, as you can see, and webcam's been introduced in my videos. Sort of getting a feel for how it is, and it's going to show up in a couple Let's Plays here. I'm going to see if they like it, then I'll start including it. If they hate it, I'll stop including it. If they don't care, it'll be up to me whenever I feel like it. But, let's ignore me for now and focus on the game, which down there? I don't know. For me, it's right there. Anyways, okay, so first of all, I did check it out, and the Phoenix Wright cameo is just above the wall here. I don't want to call them girders, but it's a wall. I went to the wiki and checked out where he appeared in this game. It is right above there. I can't see it for whatever reason. I don't know how to see it, but I don't know. We'll try. Let's talk to Penny before we do anything.
I'm sorry about earlier. I was a little flustered.
Yeah, tell us about discovering the body. Were you here alone?
Yes, I arrived before everyone else today in order to get things prepared. And when I entered the lot, I immediately noticed those giant hoofprints. The monster's footprints, right? Weren't you surprised?
Oh, it's been a while. It has been a while. Not just like the regular while, it has been a while.
Yes, because they hadn't been here yesterday evening.
So that means footprints were made last night.
Well, when I first saw them, I thought they were a part of the set. But when I got closer to the studio, I saw that a person had collapsed.
You didn't notice until you got closer.
Lately, it seems my eyesight has been getting worse again, and my glasses aren't strong enough.
Time for an upgrade then, Penny. We all have glasses, am I right? Gotta get them upgraded at some point.
As I approached the body, I finally realized what it was. I was so scared I ran away.
And that was when she ran into us. You're filming a movie? You said they were filming a movie. Movie. Oh, yes, I've seen a few movies in my time. Could it be The Steel Samurai?
No.
So it wasn't. One day...
Making a monster movie this time around. Have you ever heard of Mighty Mozilla series?
I'm sorry, but no.
Mr. Edgeworth isn't interested in anything other than The Steel Samurai, after all.
That's not...
I guess that's to be expected, as the promotion for the film hasn't really started yet.
Fair enough. That is clearly Godzilla with yak horns, I guess.
The Mighty Mozilla, its revival breaks in 12 years of silence.
It's 12 years of silence.
The long-awaited sequel to the original series, so the staff are all fired up. The film is set at the Grand Tower, so we're filming on location around this area.
Come to think of it, yesterday. What's wrong, pal? Did something happen at the Grand Tower? Cat.
Excuse me, we're sort of in the middle of shooting a movie, and,
I saw them filming something then. It must have been this.
I bet it ends with Mozilla completely destroying the Grand Tower.
Bit of a downer ending, don't you think, Kay?
I wonder. You'll have to look forward to finding out in the theaters. If you like, you can have this.
I can't really get a handle on her voice.
I don't want to make it kind of nasally here.
That was...
Emma Skye was more like this.
I guess I could just do that voice without the nose pinch.
Emma Skye. Penny Nichols.
Yeah, alright. Let's see. Battle of the Century! Now it meets its greatest rival, Mighty Mozilla versus Gordy! See, I wasn't actually reading the text box, I was reading the poster. Just happened to also be the text box. Wait, Gordy?
This time, Emma Skye, Penny Nichols. This time it won't just be Mozilla, a rival monster appears as well. Have you heard of it? Gordy of Gourd Lake. Ah, wasn't it the talk town 2 or 3 years ago?
Yep. Hot news! I would buy a newspaper called Hot News.
It's a mysterious monster living in Gourd Lake. By chance, someone took a photo of it.
It wasn't just the talk of the town. It was also involved in a case from my past.
Like, heavily involved. Also, it also wasn't Gordy. It was Larry. Because, of course, it was Larry.
Gordy! Now that's a name I don't want to remember.
When the director caught wind of the rumor, he decided to add it to the story.
Yeah, alright. Took a couple years to write the script. That makes sense.
I get the feeling he was a bit late to catch on.
Okay, never mind then.
Please look forward to seeing the showdown between these two rival monsters.
Monster movie flyer, really? Okay. First new movie in 12 years, sure.
I should confirm what the security situation was like at the scene of the crime. Miss Nichols.
Excuse me.
Miss Nichols, was the entrance to the place locked?
Yes, it was locked with this.
I was gonna say it's a crummy bike chain, but, for shitty little long fence things, it's probably standard.
It's one of those types where you have to put in the correct numbers to open it, right?
About this combination lock, was it also properly locked today?
Yes, when I arrived here today, it was locked tight.
Who knows the combination?
The producer, the director, the staff, and the actors.
So, a lot of people.
I think everyone involved in the movie knew about it.
So anyone involved with the film could have opened the combination lock and gone in.
Noted. Alright, Lang. Been waiting 4 cases for this. Chat it up.
Mr. Prosecutor, so we meet again.
Indeed, just a few days ago we met at the detention center. Agent Lang! Remember?
Oh yeah, good times.
Agent Lang, what brings you here?
Just some boring work, nothing you need to know about. You always pick the worst time to show up. Anyone ever tell you that bad things happen when you're around?
Does seem to be the case, doesn't it? Although I thought Lang and I had sort of reconciled at the end of the last game.
Just don't get in the way of my investigation, okay? I must avenge the death of our president.
Yeah, you'd think there'd be more. Why are you here? Also, why was the president here? That's what I want to know. These are pertinent questions.
You arrived here before us. What were you doing in a place like this?
You suspect me?
Come now.
I heard a scream. It was a woman who found the body. After hearing the scream, I came through that entrance over there. Apparently, it wasn't locked.
Then why is there a lock on the ground over there? I should take a closer look. At some point. Oh, in a monologue. You and me, 2 peas in a pod.
When I got in, the woman who found the body was already running out the other exit over there.
But I gotta say, the $1 million story scoop is not in that direction.
So we came here around the same time we did. Why are we at the Grand Tower?
Well, I had my reasons.
He also said something along those lines when we met at the detention center.
Maybe he's really a fan of giant monsters, and he came to sneak a peek at the Mozilla set.
Giant monsters? I have no interest in such things.
He clearly doesn't think the murderer is a monster either.
Funny that.
It's regrettable what happened.
That's a bit of an understatement. If he spilled, coffee on his tie, that would be regrettable. Being killed, that's a step above Edgeworth.
It's regrettable what happened to the president.
Yeah, Hong was the pride of Zhengfa, and yet...
It seems like you're quite close to the president.
Damn.
The previous head of the Lang clan, my father, served under President Hong.
Why is everyone from Zhengfa jacked? And I know the president was revealed to be sort of... But, goddamn. Not everyone's like that, right? Just everyone seems to be jacked and manly. Even the women. Maybe. Have we seen a woman from Zhengfa? I don't think we have. his assistant in the last game wasn't from Zhangfa. No, I don't think we've seen a woman from Zhangfa. That would be interesting. I want her to be crazy jacked, like Zarya jacked.
Protecting the life of the president has long been our clan's greatest duty. My old man received a great number of special medals from the president himself. As a token of his trust, the president left his will in protection of the Lang clan.
Why do you call your family a clan? That's curious word choice.
Those medals and that will, they were the pride of our clan. Our family treasure, so to speak. Who would have thought the day to unseal that will would arrive so soon?
Yeah, I can't imagine your father's dead, unless, like everyone else in these games.
So then I guess the president was like a close family friend. Huh? But during the incident at Gourd Lake, why weren't you with the president, Mr. Lang?
Well, a lot has changed. It all happened over 12 years ago. Back then, he and the old man were close friends. Our clan protected the president's life. But then he suddenly changed, and it's as if he became an entirely different person. Nowadays, he doesn't even have a shred of faith in the police force of Zhangfa.
12 years ago? I wonder what went on then. It was a different country, so I don't know.
It probably doesn't have to do with that damn bakery case. Museum cook, you know what I mean.
Even so, I still respect the man. Zhangfa is a small country, full of jacked men.
It's like if that one town in India, where all they do is work out and get hired as bodyguards and shit, formed its own nation. Which, it's either India or Indonesia, I can't remember. I know it starts with an I. But, yeah, if you don't know it, it's basically a town where all they do is just lift shit, work out, and then, like, I want to say agents or scouts for bodyguards show up in these towns. They're like, you! And then they're just hired to protect celebrities. They are crazy jacked. That's all they do. It's fantastic. I can't remember the documentary on it, but a couple of documentaries have been made. Some of them also join pro fighting leagues. So, it's either bodyguards or pro fighters.
Carried the nation with his strength. Damn it! Just what were his bodyguards doing?
Have you already contacted the embassy?
Yeah, of course. I also informed Zhangfa and my clan as well. It's gotten pretty hectic here. What with the will and all. But it'll be the same here. Once the bodyguards show up, if you don't want to see me rip into them, I suggest you get out of here soon. Mr. Prosecutor, right now I'm just a single Interpol agent. A literal lone wolf. I'm so cool. They probably won't let me be in charge of the investigation. But you better believe my fangs are as sharp as ever. I'll definitely...
He does have fangs. It's creepy. He's got, like, serious canine teeth. Which, I've been told, that's weird. My canines aren't that pointed, but they're apparently more pointed than a lot of people's. And some people have found that really weird whenever I, smile like that. I'm not going to get real close and show off my teeth and gums, because that might be gross, but I do have sort of pointed canines. Not to Lang's degree, obviously. Not anywhere close to, like, fangs, but, I just assume canines are supposed to be pointed. A lot of people I know have rounded canines, and it's weird to me that they have that, but apparently I'm the weirdo.
I'll definitely capture the culprit with my own hands. Then you'd better not get in my way.
I've never done anything except help you. Let's examine this guy.
Wow, it really is the president.
Yes, to think we saw him alive just a few days ago.
Well, that was the same with Knightley too, eh?
That would make this a presidential assassination, right?
This is a bit flashy for an assassination.
If you're gonna assassinate somebody, stepping on them with a giant monster is not dull. It's certainly one of the more interesting ones. I'll give you credit. It'll go down in the history books. Only person to ever be killed by being stepped on by a giant monster.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Gee, I wonder what could be suspicious here. Let's check this horn, at least, or toenail.
What's this white thing? Wait! Is it a bone? Looks like we got a new case on our hands.
It looks less like a bone, and more like some kind of horn. Do you have anything in my evidence that could tell me what this horn is?
Oh. Maybe the movie poster. Let's check. It looks like the horn, but it's really small though. Oh, okay. It had. I'm not gonna pull it up again, but it did have his claws in that picture.
Doesn't this horn belong to that monster Mozilla?
You're right. It looks just like it. Maybe it's a prop for the film.
Based on the size of the horn, the head should be quite large.
I guess. Based on the poster, the head might be still pretty large, but the foot would not be that large if that was the horn. Because again, look at this goddamn thing. Like, that's the size of its entire... It's longer than its neck, okay? It's Gordy. That's the basic... It's bigger than its neck, alright? This horn. I'm motioning with the mouse. You can't see the mouse. But yeah, the horn is clearly the size of its neck. Where here, if that's the size of its neck, that can't be the footprint it's making. So this is either not actually its horn, a horn of a smaller prop, or the artist's kind of fucked up on that one.
I wonder how it ended up here.
I'm sure we'll find out if we ask someone on the staff.
Alright, let's look at the body.
There are no visible external wounds, but it's clear that he's already passed away.
So then I guess he really did get stepped on by
a monster? That's impossible.
Huh? Don't the president's clothes look a bit dirty to you?
Indeed, there appears to be some sort of yellow stain.
Ooh. Oh, on his chest. Thank goodness.
I bet it's monster drool.
Okay, please be more serious. We'll need to have forensics take a closer look at this stain. So this was the state of the body, and I should make a note of it.
He spread supine, I believe. I can't remember if supine is spread out or if it's just like laying arms on the sides. I believe this is supine. I can look at the dirt print around it.
There are broken pieces of concrete scattered all over the president.
Yes, they were probably scattered about when the ground got damaged.
And that must have been when the monster's foot went thud.
If the culprit was actually a monster.
I'm thinking somebody either went to great lengths to make it look like a monster, or there's a monster robot that they're using for filming. That, shockingly, is this size. Or they've got, like, maybe a hydraulic press, and, like, that horn is for, like, a prop monster so that they can shoot it at a more reasonable scale and then make it look like some big badass thing. But they've got, like, a press that can make these footprints.
It kind of looks like a hoof, the way it's split in two like that. Yep, definitely looks like a monster footprint to me. And there's even 3 of them, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yeah, he took 1 step, 2nd step, 3rd step.
There are no such thing as monsters. Do you honestly believe they exist?
No, not really. But wouldn't it be cool if they did exist?
We're searching for the truth, Kay, not for what is cool.
It's weird how many people I know believe in shit like ghosts. It's actually kind of annoying.
Miss Nichols, where does this entrance lead to?
It's connected to the Grand Tower lot.
Does this case also have something to do with that building? The building where a secret 51st floor where the black market auctions were being held?
Yes, Edgeworth, we were just there. It was, I think, literally earlier today. Thank you for the catching us back up.
It wouldn't be strange if it was still hiding a few more secrets.
Grand Tower data jotted down in my organizer. Lovely.
This lock and chain.
Ah, someone cut through the chain. What? I'm sure it was locked properly yesterday, though.
It's possible the culprit forced his way through here.
Ah!
What is it?
It's completely dented in. How did this happen?
There was indeed a huge dent in the fence over there. Something rather heavy must have struck it in order to make a dent like that.
It wasn't like that at all yesterday.
It wasn't. So this dent was made last night.
Okay, I've got a bunch of logics here. I think it's time to start combining them. But that might be a next... I still can't... First of all, they're not letting me examine the dent, and I really want to see Phoenix. Right, whatever. That'll be it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. I've been Tokenlad. Talk to you later. Sure to go shares. See you around, Ass Clowns.